I've made just shy of $500,000 at the ripe age of 20 doing one thing and one thing only, helping companies get more leads with ads and AI. I've even helped companies get thousands of leads generated, which has resulted for me over $50,000 plus in take-home profits just from a singular company I've worked with. I promise that this video is going to be insanely valuable. Not only am I going to show you a winning campaign of a client that literally spent $500 on ads with me and got over $37,000 in new revenue, but also show you how to build winning ads that last years so you can make thousands of dollars off of companies as well. I mean, don't just take my word for it. Listen to one of the companies that I started working with literally last week. Sweet. So just to recap again, just to kind of summarize things, we launched ads 1 week ago. We've gotten 4 booked appointments, 2 shown, 1 closed. You'll collect around 37,000, then maybe another one comes through at around like 40 some thousand as well in a week.
Yeah. The other one, I can't really pinpoint when they would pull the trigger. When they move forward, they're gonna go with us. They got 2 more appointments we got to see. So if we can continue to get leads of this quality, then we'll be just fine, because I know at least 1 of every 4 of these type of leads I'm going to sell. There's no doubt.
You'll get no leads that aren't this quality because we have the qualifications so perfectly set.
Right.
This company pays me $4,000 a month in profit, which sounds absolutely ridiculous for any kind of agency services, but here's the campaign that's responsible for it. So we have a basic campaign set up with an ad set budget at $80 a day, optimizing for the lead event. All of the leads and most of the booked jobs have come from one video ad only, and I'm going to show you in this video and also show you how to make it. Here's the ad set budget. This is the actual targeting that we have. It's just the high income areas around their area where they target. It's got an estimated audience size of around 500,000 people, which is exactly what we'll be looking for when we're looking to get high quality results. Age ranges from 38 to 65, which is homeowners looking to get a new deck replacement, because this company is a home improvement company that specializes in deck replacements. Now we have no special detailed targeting or anything of the kind. We do, however, have excluded audience placements turned on, so we only have Facebook and Instagram to improve our CPMs. But the ad responsible for these jobs is this one right here. By the way, it's been live for a week. We already have 44 reactions on it, but here's the exact video ad responsible.
A brand new deck for $9,500 near Hampton Roads. We're locally owned and operated, so we're not a big company. We don't have 20 offices, 50 trucks, or 100 billboards. We run our business like a lean, mean machine, which means we have a small team, run our own crews, so less overhead for us, and ultimately better prices for you. All of this while still using the same high-quality materials these other contractors use, but charge 3 times more for. Want a fair price for your deck? Click the Learn More button below to get a free estimate.
This ad is absolutely crushing it for my client, getting a 3% click-through rate, which if you're in the ad world, you know that's insane. But more importantly, it's positioning their company so they can sell higher ticket services. Now I'm going to break down exactly what landing page I'm using for this company, because right now it's only getting leads for the company that have at least a $10,000 or more budget to put towards their deck. So this company is extremely happy about the leads that are coming through. This exact landing page is the reason why I've been able to get such good results and not just get tire kicker leads for these companies, because honestly, if you want any chance at keeping a company for 2+ years, paying you $3,000 to $5,000 every single month, you need to be damn sure that you're getting them at least a 5x ROI on spending that money on you, and also that they get high quality leads so they're not wasting their time with a bunch of jobs that aren't worth their time. So the questions that this form asks is, do you already have a deck? How big is your current deck? Roughly how old is it? And by the way, this is conditional logic. So if they don't already have a deck, it doesn't ask for that. It says, what size are you looking to build? After that question, it's a timeline question about like, when are they looking for the project to be done? Because obviously we want to specifically target the people that say ASAP. Now, the most important question by far in this entire survey is, what budget range are you planning for the project? This question weeds out all of the tire kickers. If they say under 10K, my client does not get any notification for that lead. Now, the key point about this is that we can train the pixel on the exact same information so that all your client gets is good results over a long period of time, but more importantly, results that actually have leads with the income that they need to sell their services, because it's a higher ticket decking service. So let's say they say 10 to 15K. Basically, we fill in the information as if we are a lead, which it doesn't autofill, so it doesn't actually get incorrect information. So let's go ahead and just like type in some random information so you can see. And then it forwards them to a GoHighLevel booking calendar, which is set up directly to our client's calendar integration, right? Their availability. It goes off of their Google Calendar to make sure that there's no calendar conflicts with the jobs that they already have. Right now, he has plenty of availability because we're scaling up and getting them tons and tons of appointments on the calendar. In addition, on this page, we have reviews. We have their Google rating as well, which you click on this and actually go to their Google My Business. We push the military discount for this client because it's something that's very important for their local area. In addition to that, once they book an appointment, we have them get sent to this page. Thank you for choosing us. Okay, expect our call soon. What happens next? You'll receive a confirmation call. We'll answer your initial questions. We have exact reviews on what the customers say. We have the Google reviews. Not only am I going to build the ads live in front of you, but I'm also going to show you how to build something exactly like this for your own clients. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into it. So the first thing we want to do if we want to create any ad that looks just like this is have a script. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a new tab here, and I have the script for this ad right here. Now, if your job size, average job ticket size for your company is like 15K, I would make this a little bit more. If the average job size is 5K, then this should be like 2K. Whatever it is, I would just usually cut it in half and run them on your own page so there's no overlap. Yeah, a brand new deck for 9.5K near Hampton Roads. We're locally owned and operated, so we're not a big company. We don't have 20 offices, 50 trucks, or 100 billboards. We run our business like a lean mean machine, which means we don't have a small team, run our crews, use smart marketing, and manage our finances properly. I usually actually remove this part because it's just not that compelling. So less overhead for us and basically better prices for you. Now, this is the winning ad that I've used for so many companies, roofing companies, remodeling companies, HVAC. I have people in my program, which, by the way, if you want one-on-one help building this and you want to be a part of a community of like 35 guys also doing the same things as me, then go ahead and book a call down below. But in that group, we have tons of guys running ads for all kinds of home improvement companies with this script right here. So right now, I'm just going to go with this script and build an ad similar to this and show you how I would go about doing it. The first thing I would do is start generating B-roll, and also the script, put it into a voice generator so we can compile it all together inside of CapCut. Now, first things first, let's go to Higgsfield.ai so we can create the B-roll for this video. As you can see in my Higgsfield account, I have tons of B-roll that I've made in the past here. Lots of different roofing stuff as well as decking stuff. The simple prompt I use is create an ultra realistic video of something, right? So let's say I want a video of them putting on a deck. The first thing I would do is line it up with the actual script. So if we go onto the script, the specific script that we're using to build this out, a brand new deck for 9.5K near Hampton Roads. What I like to do is do some kind of sped up video in the beginning just to get someone's attention, get a homeowner's attention because they love those videos, and then mention the area by doing a B-roll shot of their area. So the first thing I would do is go into Higgsfield and basically say, create me an ultra realistic video of a deck replacement happening for a homeowner in a house that looks like it's from, and this client of mine is in like Virginia Beach, but let's just say it's like from a suburban area, and then you would say wherever your actual client is located just to make sure the ICP is lined up. So let's just say a general suburban area, and this is going to be make it in fast mo. Okay, so we're going to generate that video at 720p and 5 seconds long at 23 seconds. What's great about Higgsfield is we can just click generate and just get a lot of options and then combine them all in CapCut later. In addition to that, I want one of their area. So let's say outside of, I don't know, let's say your client is outside of Tennessee or something. Tennessee. Okay, let's create that as well. So that covers these first two parts of the script. We're locally owned and operated, so we're not a big company. We don't have 20 offices, 50 trucks, or billboards. Let's go ahead and make this as well. Create an ultra realistic video of 20 offices, 50 trucks, and 50 billboards, whatever it is. So we'll have that be made. We run our business like a lean mean machine, which means we have a small team. So this one would be create an ultra realistic video of a small decking crew working on a suburban home. So a couple hundred credits later, we have a lot of things that we prompted out so we can use to make this ad. It's extremely simple, to be honest. Like, this is not going to take long. And just for reference as well, I'll show you this actual ad right here. Now, this ad alone will be responsible for hundreds of thousands of dollars of revenue for this company and new decks. It's already worth like $40,000 in revenue in the last week, and that's how long we've been running the ads for. So it's extremely effective. This is the exact inner working behind that ad. All it is in CapCut is a simple B-roll going along with the text with simple glare 2 transitions inside of CapCut. So we just split it up and basically took the audio as well, which will generate. So we'll actually take the script really quickly here and throw it into Higgsfield as well. So while these videos are generating, we can go into audio voiceover. And I like to use, let's see, which one was I using before? Zoe is pretty good. I'll probably use Zoe. So yeah, we'll simply just take that and generate it just like that. So now that the audio is ready, we can go ahead and just download it, and that's where we would actually throw it into CapCut. Now, what I would do with the audio specifically is to take it and then split it up and splice it up so it's not as, long and there's not pauses between it. So that's what I did right here.
We're locally owned and operated.
Just like that, super basic. And then also I have glare 2 transitions between everything. So inside of the transitions, you can just look up glare 2. And that's the one I use specifically between each one of these videos. glare 2 right here. So I just plop it right in between them.
So we're not a big company. We don't
Adds that nice splash, and then a mouse click as well. You can use similar sound effects. You would go to audio, you go to sound effects, and look at mouse click just like that. And you take this click, add it to each one of the transitions. In addition to that, we have the captions, which all we have to do for that is click captions and click templates. And I specifically used this one right here, I believe, or something similar to this. So you simply just find one that you think looks good, which, you know, something like this or something like this usually looks good. And you just take it, click it, generate it, and you pretty much have a winning ad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite simple to make an ad similar to this. Just make sure the B-roll aligns with the script. And now if we go into Higgsfield and actually check out the videos that we've generated, let's see what we're working with. This is going to print. This is the most engaging hook I've ever seen. It literally hits the deck super hard, the old one, and breaks it. That's great. And then the local area of wherever we're trying to run the ad spin. What is this? Oh, the 50 trucks and 20 billboards. That's awesome. Okay. So we take these videos and let's go ahead and throw them into CapCut. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just generate a new project as if we were you making some ads for clients. Now to do this, all we have to do is just go ahead and throw in the audio that we just created. Okay, so we take this and then we also take the B-roll that we just generated. We import that. All we have to do is toss all of that in right here. Now, first thing you want to do actually, if I were you, is to take just the specific audio and then crop it up, right? So we don't have all this empty space. So you would crop it here to remove that empty space. You can close the gap. You'd crop it
for $9,500 near Hampton Roads.
Here, you'd crop it once as well. So you select it, close the gap. And then we basically just do that all the way through until all the audio is congruent.
Hampton Roads, we're locally owned and operated.
And then you would add the initial hook one, which I think was extremely strong, which I believe was what? This one? No. This one. So we'd add that. We remove the audio for that clip.
A brand new deck for $9,500.
Okay, I like that.
A brand new deck for $9,000.
Right here, there's a bit of a swoosh. So if I go to sound effects, we can go ahead and just add a simple swoosh as well, which I think would be cool. So we'll do swoosh, and then we'll just go ahead and add that there. Make it quieter.
Brand new deck for $9,500 near.
Okay, and then we can even add like a click in the beginning.
A brand new deck for $9,500 near Hampton Roads.
So where they actually mention the location, this is where I recommend splitting it up and then adding the actual location that we have. So we have this little overview here.
$100.
And we can actually extend this because obviously this would be full.
Dollars near Hampton Roads.
Beautiful. And then we can basically add a simple transition between each one, which we'll do glare 2 because it's, in my opinion, the cleanest one. So we'll just put that there.
$500 near Hampton Roads.
And we could also just copy and paste that mouse click and just toss it right in between these clips.
Dollars near Hampton Roads.
And then if you wanted to add captions to this later, once you actually go ahead and finish this ad completely, all you would do is go to captions and go to templates. And then I would recommend doing, you know, these are clean. This is pretty clean. Let's go ahead and do this one.
A brand new deck for
perfect. So we'll generate captions. So this is like our ad.
A brand new deck for $9,500 near Hampton Roads. We're locally owned and operated, so we're not a big company. We don't.
And then I would basically go through, we don't have 100 trucks, and I would simply just add, you know, the one with 100 trucks and stuff, which would be right here.
We have 20 offices. We don't have 20.
Which is right here, but then we'd also crop the video, the audio, just to make sure it's not too long. With space. So we close that gap, and then we would throw this here. Chop this here.
Have 20 off.
Perfect.
Company.
And then I would add the glare effect as well. And it would look just like this.
We're not a big company. We don't have 20 offices, 50 trucks, or 100 billboards.
And this is how I go about making engaging ads. Okay, this is a really winning video ad. I mean, it's going to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and honestly has closed millions of dollars from my clients over the last 2 years. So that's exactly how to go about building one of these video ads from scratch. And all you would do is edit it together.
A brand new deck.
Finish, maybe add some more transitions and some more clicks and some more noises in the B-roll and add the more, you know, get rid of all the spaces, make it a little bit more engaging, and you have a winning ad. That's pretty much all you have to do. So now, when it comes to the landing page, if we want to build a similar landing page, I'm going to need you to open up lovable.com, lovable.dev, sorry. Now, all you have to do to set up a landing page that looks just like this is literally screenshot this YouTube video, okay? Like, I'm going to do it as if I was you right now. Go like this, screenshot it, put it into Lovable, say remake this funnel, but with, I don't know, blue instead of orange. Okay, And then you want a simple survey, and then you basically add the qualifying questions that your client wants. This is up to your client as long as you can make sure the friction makes sense. If the estimated audience size in the campaign isn't at least 500,000, which you know that right here, if it's not at least 500,000, you don't want to have a ton of friction in your form. But because it's at least 500,000, I'm getting great results right now with this much friction. But keep in mind, this is a higher market, right? And we're getting a higher cost per lead, but we just care about the cost per job. Obviously, that's all that matters to us at the end of the day, because our clients make the most money. So all Lovable is going to do now is just copy and paste this entire funnel into this. In addition to that, I would go to the thank you page, which I can show right now, just like this, and say, copy this page. Similarly, copy this thank you page. At the end of the survey, on the first page, I want a GHL booking calendar, and I also want meta pixel setup so that the lead event fires when they fill out the form. I will give you the form questions, but keep it low friction for now. And a schedule fires after the GHL calendar. And you basically send it the calendar embed just like that, and we add that, okay? And then on that page as well, we can add this. You know, just literally, this is what I would do if I were you. Screenshot this page and say, also make something similar for the thank you page, but with job pictures, but make it empty, and I will attach them later. And this is all you have to do. Like, it's literally this simple. You do this for every single client. You just copy and paste the project. That's what I do every single time. And then just change the domain slightly. And then each one has their own GoHighLevel sub account. And if you want, you know, GoHighLevel subscription with a 30-day trial, you can always go to owenrensland.com/GHL-affiliate, and you can get access to my snapshots and my client snapshots. Yeah, you click extended free trial, and then you can basically become a GoHighLevel affiliate and get access to that. It'll auto email it to you, so you can just check your email afterwards, just like that. So we're going to let this build for a second, and that's how we would go about doing it. And that's also how we would go about setting up MetaPixel, right? It's that simple, which is absolutely mind-blowing to a lot of people. And once again, if you need one-on-one help, like literally me and you on a call working together like every single week, which my clients find a ton of value with, I'm literally meeting up with one tomorrow in South Florida here. Feel free to book a call down below. I'm very selective on who I work with, so keep that in mind. But I will say as well, make sure you make your own page for your clients and do some kind of engagement campaign to warm up a Facebook page that you can use for all of your clients. I have a Facebook page that I use for every single one of my clients, and obviously it's hidden because that has all of my client ads on there. But I would recommend making a Facebook page that's like solutions home, or like home solutions, or like deck projects USA, or just something that has to do with your niche. And all you have to do is run a simple engagement campaign to that account, and I can show you exactly what one of those looks like. This is the exact ad that you can run to get tons of Facebook followers. This is like the hidden sauce. This is the hidden secret. I can't believe I'm sharing this on YouTube. But if you want to make an ad and warm up one of your engagement accounts, and this is one of my B2B accounts that I have, I've got a couple of them. You should do this for your B2C account as well as your B2B, so your client-facing account as well as your client acquisition account. My name is X. Follow me to watch me grow up, and it's basically a picture of a dog with a fall CTA. If you want to see the actual campaign build out and structure that that this is, it's Instagram or Facebook. Maximize the number of page likes with the Facebook page, $5-10 a day, whatever it is. Exclude areas that you don't want people to see this ad, and yeah, basically just throw that creative in and the simple text there. So that's how you can warm up your account to get thousands and thousands of followers. I recommend having at least 500 followers on your account, and that is technically, in my opinion, enough to get it warmed up. So let's check on Lovable and see where it's at. So it's been like 5 minutes, and we already have pretty much what I would consider to be like the start of a winning funnel. We have like a fake company up here for now, which is completely fine. In addition, we'll probably change military because it's not big in every area. We'll also have a link to their BBB or their Google review page, basically have the specific set questions. Right now, it's just guessing on the questions. We have the get my free quote. I also changed the fonts a little bit as well. Reviews are good, but I'll make them real reviews. There's just all these little changes that you literally just tell them, okay? And you add, the GoHighLevel embed calendar. You just press share and GoHighLevel, add the calendar right here. You skip that. I'm just not going to do it for now. And you just tell it everything you want to change. Like, oh, I don't like the blue. I think the blue is a little, do something that you think would look better. In place this, put real reviews here instead. Just send it screenshots. And then all you would do is publish it and add a subdomain of a domain that you could use for every client. So I have a one-size domain that's like getfreeestimate.co or something like that. And then I have client.getfreeestimate.co, and I add that for every single client funnel. So that's exactly how I would set this up. That's exactly how I'd set up a winning service. And I mean, my clients are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to me. And ultimately, like, this is where the money is made. Leveraging these partnerships, moving up market to get clients worth $5,000 to $10,000 a month is completely possible with this model if you run good ads. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value. Once again, if you want one-on-one help, literally just me and you together on a call, I'm not cheap, I'll be honest, but I get really good results for people. If you want to be interested in that and see exactly what I'm doing for my own business, then go ahead and book a call down below, see if you're a good fit. I'm pretty picky on who I take in, but hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see my 10-hour free course, check that out. Check out a live series where I build one of these AI agency businesses completely from scratch and show everything. So if you want to check that out as well, it'll be somewhere on the screen. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.